CCX Sports presents coverage of the Minnesota Molten Series of Volleyball from the Minnesota Select Volleyball Center in Maple Grove. On this Sunday morning, John Jacobson along with Rachel Snyder. And Rachel, this morning we'll see 6 matches here, starting with Minnesota Select 16-1 team against the Northern Lights 16-2 team. Tell us a little bit about what we'll see in the matches today. We're in bracket 2 of this tournament that is going on all weekend. But the Sunday matches, what can we expect?
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of really competitive matches this Molten Series. We're in the top bracket here. Both teams very, very competitive, very good.
First point goes to Northern Lights. Set goes left side, ball tipped at the net, and then knocked down for a kill. It's Abby Stanwood out of Minnetonka with the kill. It's 2-0 Northern Lights. I talked to Joy Johnson, one of the coaches for Northern Lights. They took a trip with this team to Europe for a couple of weeks and just back. So said, we're just trying to get back into the swing of things now and see what we've got here the last few months of the club season.
Yeah, it's different coming in from high school. You're playing with kids that you're used to playing with. You come into club season, you might have a different mix of kids from around the area. So it takes a little bit of time to build that chemistry and get into a flow.
Kara Sear of Maple Grove serving into the net, and it's now 3-1 Northern Lights. We cover a lot of high school volleyball, obviously, on CCX. One of the biggest differences we'll see today compared to the high school season.
So the high school season's a little shorter and very match heavy. Club season obviously lasts longer. You have a lot more practices, so athletes tend to see a lot more improvement through that season. You're also working with a different coach than maybe you're used to in the high school season. So you learn different strategies, see different techniques, and it really builds overall players.
A long rally here, and then down on the floor, a point for Northern Lights as they go ahead 4-2. And the matches today, best 2 out of 3 as opposed to 3 out of 5 as
Correct.
we see during the high school season. Quick set in the middle. Block on the attack from Megan Wetter in cross court. And it's chipped.
Well, just chasing that ball a little bit with her platform.
Another point for Northern Lights, and they take a 5-2 lead here in the first set. That serve, though, goes wide to make it 5-3. Sierra Moore out of Wayzata serving now for Select. Deep but handled there by Northern Lights. And that ball wide. And back-to-back points for Select to make it 5-4.
You didn't miss that by much. That was pretty close.
Ball set across and then over and down. Another point for Northern Lights. They break the little 2-0 scoring run. Look at that ball again. Nice little off-speed hit. And it's 6-4, Lights. That's one off of Moore, goes as an ace to make it 7-4.
Select is struggling with that serve receive a little bit here.
Kendall Minton out of Eden Prairie serving here for Lights. Quick set back. This one across, it out. And a point for Select. So that makes it 7-5. Ella Vogel out of Wayzata. Great high school season for her and her team. Rachel, the state champions in 3A. The program you were a part of for a long time as a player and as a coach, right?
Yeah, almost 10 years coaching, and played for Scott Jackson for my senior year. This last team was amazing. That match was so great to watch. Just really good volleyball.
The tip at the net picked up though by Lights. A little tap over and the kill for Lights by Abigail Jandro.
Lights is doing a really good job of handling all the tips and junk that Select is sending over, and they're able to transition out of that and get a nice attack back at Select, which is tough to defend that in system.
That ball hit wide. Another point for Lights. They have led throughout here in this first set, 10-5 right now. The back set tipped over, picked up though by Pelnis. Hit across in the kill to make it 11-5. Got a timeout for Select. Take a look at it again. Nice set and the big left-handed swing from Bailey Leak for the kill.
You'll see it here too. Ella is making that platform in the middle of her body and chasing the ball as it flies by her, and she's not able to get that tilt on her platform, so the ball sails behind.
Here's a look at the bracket and the teams that we will see today. Selected Northern Lights in our first match. Northern Lights and Minnesota Select also playing. Those are on court 3 right now. Northern Lights 18-2 and Candy Elite will be the next match here on court 4. And then Synergy 17-1 and Northern Lights 17-2 also coming up this morning. The teams will rotate between the two courts closest to us here, court 4 that we're on, and court 3 right next door. Another one hitting long, and out of the timeout of Lights with a point to make it 12-5.
Just a little bit underneath that ball.
Jandro serving and long and gives Select a point. Maybe a break in momentum, and they'll try to come back here in this first set. Cotton out of Elk River serving. And it's an ace. Good dig on that ball. Set. Hit across by Jandro. Dug up nicely by Vogel. That's across and over for a point. Lights playing pretty clean here in the first set, Rachel. Huh?
They are, yeah. Both setters are pretty active too, meaning they're sending second ball.
Addison Baksowski serving. Back set, down the line for the kill.
It's a great swing.
That's Bryn Rhines out of Rogers with the kill for Select.
Nice quick set there. The block was just a tad late.
The back set in the middle. Lights having to scramble a little bit, but they get to it. Ball across, tapped over, but missed. (14-8). It is in for an ace. Select decided to let it go, and it dropped just in.
That's why you always want to make sure you follow that ball back to the line. Always keep that ball in front of you so you have the chance to play it if you need to.
Jenna Pelnis of Howard Lake with the serve. And another point for Lights. Back-to-back aces for Pelnis.
Yep, she's really mixing up that short deep. She had the ace on the deep ball, then drops one short, making those passers move around.
Ball set outside, hit across by Moore, picked up by Lights. And a good block for Select. Maya Kristozik from STMA. serve for Select. There's Sear. It's set in the middle. Hit across. Dug up nicely by Select. Whistle, double contact called. Another point for Select as they try to rally back here in the first set. Set ball hit across, dug up by Stremmel. Pushed over by Sear. Lights, they go to the middle attack again from Minta. That's picked up by Select, and then the swing and the kill for Moore. And Select with 3 in a row here.
This is a great defensive play off of that block. As a defender, sometimes it's hard to get your body to move if you're dug in for a hard ball. So off the hands, chase that ball down. That was very nice.
Block for Select. Chris Dozick and Megan Wetter line on the block. No, that one just went into the net. Better look there on the replay.
Replay with that ball on the court here. It's another issue you run into, a difference between high school and club. You get a lot of balls that roll into your court, a lot of replayed points, which can be good sometimes.
Good job by Lights to track that ball down and keep it in play. Back set. Dug up by Paleness, but they can't recover for a point. And they'll Select on a roll here. (16-13). They changed up the attack, but the hit is long, and a timeout here for Northern Lights. The Select has rallied. And down now just 2 at 16-14.
That last one, Jandro did a great job. Her jump set, she pulled 2 blockers and was able to set back and get that one-on-one look on the right. And hitter just pulled it out of bounds. Opportunities like that, when you're one-on-one as a hitter, you need to take advantage of those. Select's just got to stay on it here. They got a nice little serving run going, keep the pressure on Lights, force them to make plays.
Sears done well here for Select. Helping serve her team back into the game. Into this first set, now just down 2, and the cross-court hit good and down, and a much-needed point for Northern Lights. Good swing on the attack by Abby Stanwood.
Yeah, it's tough. You got your middle in there playing defense for that half rotation, and a lot of times they get caught out of place.
Select can't get the pass, and the 2 points in a row for Lights to put them ahead by 2 now, 18-14. Into the net, and they'll give them back to Select. They're back to within 3. Stozic from Section 5 3A runner-up STMA serving here for Minnesota Select. This is their 16-1 team against the Northern Lights 16-2s. Contact called again to make it 18-16. Ball set left side, across, and out of play. It is down to just a 1-point set now at 18-17. Overpass handled by Pelmas. Nice job playing defense there by Lights to keep that from tying this first set up. Across and hit out. And it was touched by Select, so it is a point for Lights. 19-17. Ball to the middle, dumped over. Handled by Lights. Back row played by Select. Back set. A long rally here. And into the net, a point for Lights. And they're up to 20 now at 20-17.
Lights is very scrappy here, doing a great job reading all that, the junk that Select is sending over. They just got to keep swinging.
Point for Select, a kill for Megan Wetterer. Out of Monticello to make it 20-18. Sierra Moore back to serve. Ball hit to the back row. Great job digging that ball up. Good defense on both sides in this point.
That's a great shot.
And there's the kill for Bryn Rhines. And it's 20-19.
Anytime you can place that ball in that back cross corner, that's a tough ball to dig.
Trying to tie it up here. They're trailing by nearly double digits early in the set. But Lights maintains its lead. They get the point. They're to 21. Kill there for Minton. Now she'll go back to serve. Select can't get the ball across. 2 quick points for Lights. And it's 22-19.
Yeah, they just push Sierra out of serve receive.
That serve into the net makes it 22-20. Now Vogel back to serve again. Outside swing across, and the kill from Ella Crest from Chaska.
A low swing there. That block should have been able to drop that left hand, reach over, get that ball.
Jandro serving, handled back row by Moore. Set to the middle, over. To the net, scrambling is Lights, and they're not going to be able to play it across. 4 hits on their side, a point for Select. Front row set across, left side. That gets blocked, sent back by Lights, and a good recovery by Christozic on that right side hit. Lights trying to set it up here, swung across and down for a point. Big swing and kill for Chris.
And that back corner, that's a deadly spot. Don't have to hit it hard, just a nice placement shot.
Block. Ryan's getting up. On a point for Select.
This block had plenty of time to get set. Big hands. Wide arms.
Left side gets down. The point for Select again. And it's over for a point. And that's the end of the set, 25-23. Lights defeating Minnesota Select. They were able to hold off Select, having the lead much of that set. Good comeback by Select, but just not able to come back all the way.
Yeah, Lights did a good job there at the end, playing some error-free volleyball. And like I had mentioned earlier, active setter, and that's how they eventually ended up scoring that set point. As a defender, you always have to keep your eye on an active setter. You never know.
Excuse me, Rachel. 25-23 our first set. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Second set. More from the Minnesota Molten Series Club Volleyball from Minnesota Select Volleyball Center in Maple Grove on CCX after this. John Jacobson with Rachel Snyder. We are back at Minnesota Select Volleyball Center. Northern Lights 16-2, defeating Minnesota Select 16-1, 25-23 in our first set. That's 2 out of 3. And we are underway in set 2. And the first point going to Select. Well, they found themselves trailing that entire first set. Nice to get a lead to start set 2. Back corner handled by Lights. And they go, nice push across there by Stanwood on that play. Swing over, handled back row. And into the net, point for Select. And they lead 2-0. A serve by Kylie Stremmel of Champlin Park.
Select picking up where they left off here with that serving.
Floats this one over. Ball to the front, back, and down for a point. Lights gets its first point here in set 2. Keel for Emma Slesser out of Park Cottage Grove.
See, the middle back there got caught moving. She was unable to change direction, chase that ball down.
Helmus with the serve. Good recovery in the middle. And ball hit over by Sear. Left side get blocked to the right side. Point for Select. A contact called on Lights. And it's 4-1. Sear serving. Back set and into the net. Just too much off that hit. Now 5-1, Select. Sear serves. An ace to make it 6-1.
Few too many errors here on the Light side.
And for much of that first set, they were pretty clean. But
yeah, it looks a little different this set here. We'll see if Select can keep the pressure on.
Served by Sear. Ball in the middle. Good block there by Select. They're able to block the attack from Minta. Back set down and kill. Megan Wetter.
Great line swing. Good timing, great set. Blocker gave her just enough line.
Ball hit from the middle, and a great swing finding court. Mazoski with the kill for Northern Lights. Out of Casson Manorville High School, gets her team the serve backs. Leak serving. Big swing attack, Leak handled that, and then over, off the net and down by Stanwood.
Gotta be stopped on defense so we can make these plays.
That was a big stop on the swing from Rhines, and Stanwood able to use the net to her advantage there for a point. Leak serving. On the overpass, knocked down on the front.
Looks like we had a little bit of communication difficulties with the serve-receive pass there.
Lily Birch with the kill on that play for Northern Lights. Stanwood sent back. They'll set up Stanwood again, this time into the net. And a point for Minnesota Select. (8-4) Select leading here in set 2. They lost the first set, 25-23. Bryn Rhines serves. And down across for a point for Northern Lights. Good setup and the kill for Sierra Moore. Cotton with a perfect set. Moore delivers.
Setter did a great job of holding that middle blocker with her jump set. Sierra had that one-on-one look.
Good dig by Vogel, back set. Nice block by Lights by Christ. The point goes to Select. Five-point lead at 10-5. Well pushed, and it goes as a point for Lights. Kill for Christ. Ball off Rhines and down. Here's Minta's serve. Set left side down and squeezing it through the two blockers. Christ with another kill. That's 10-7. Throw out. Too strong on the swing from Anna Shoemaker.
Select out of system the last couple balls here, forcing them to send over some easy attacks. And of course, when you're in that situation as a hitter and you're getting a ball that from somebody that's not your setter, your job is to just put that ball in play and let your defense work.
Joy Johnson's done some work with us at CCX on volleyball commentary. Head coach at Spring Lake Park High School, one of the coaches for this Northern Lights 16-2 team. Out of the timeout, another point for Lights. Minta serving well. Now had the 1 point margin, a 10-9. Another good serve. Minta delivering here.
It's great
for Northern
contact.
Lights. Yeah.
Great contact on that ball.
This one too strong. Missed the line. Point for Select. Vogel back to serve for them. It's a point for Lights. Birch with the kill. Nope. That was blocked on that one.
Yeah,
yep.
a little too tight of a pass.
So instead, we're tied up at 11. Ball hit over by Lights, by Christ. Swing and attack in the kill for Shoemaker. Here's Vogel's serve. Floats it across, handled by Pelness, but it made Birch scramble, and they can't quite recover from that.
A little tough to see from this angle.
That went in the net on the serve from Vogel. Lights trying to tie it up here in the second set. Nice play, dumping it over for the point is the setter Cotton.
It's one of the pros to having a front row setter.
And now she'll go back to serve for Select. Cotton with the set and the kill for Rhines.
It's a great shot there. Lights giving up that line shot. Rhines uses it.
Select up 3 with a serve. Front row right. And they use the line to get the point. Pull back to within 2.
Just long there.
So instead, a 4-point lead. Cotton serves. Left side tap, back row, picked up by Vogel. In the middle over by Sear. Too strong.
Notice both teams at their best when they're on and serve receive. They can get that ball in system.
Kozowski serving, trying to get the Northern Lights team back here in the second set. Trailing throughout, and that one's over and down for a point.
Vogel committing to the floor a little too early on that one. The longer you can stay on your feet, the better chance you have of picking up that ball.
16-14 with Kozowski serving. Missed on the serve. Here's Stremmel serves. Quick set, ball tapped over. Good pick up by Pelness. And over by Lights. Just over there by Rhines. Back from the middle, the big swing and kill. That's Bazoski with the kill.
I think Lights is 3 for 3 from the back row here on kills. Doing a great job swinging from the back.
Rhines tacks in and gets the kill.
Rhines is looking to be a go-to hitter here.
(18-15) here in set 2. Sear, who served a long run in this first set, got Select back into it. And they'll increase their lead with that kill. Timeout.
That was a great set all the way to the pin.
Christozic putting it away. Look at it again.
Those out of system, they get that free ball. You should score on 99% of those balls.
(19-15). Select trying to force a third set.
We've kind of seen this go back and forth a little bit. And again, serve and pass, the biggest things here. You get that tough serve, get them out of system, and you pass really well so that your team is in system.
Sear serve into the net and a break for Northern Lights. Get the side out. Go back to within 3 at 19-16. Leak serves. Quick set back to Ryan. He's starting to deliver some big points here for Select in the second set.
It'll be interesting to see who they go to now that she's in the back.
And she'll serve here. Her team at 20. Set outside and in the pin and net on the attack from Stanwood. Quick set pushed across. That'll be a point. Minter with the kill.
Select serving at Lights libero. Interesting there. Normally you want to stay away from the best passer on the team. Delivered 2 pretty nice balls. An overpass there by Vogel.
Christ with the kill. And tipped over at the net on the overpass. It's Minta with the point. They pull back to within 4, 22-18. Timeout for Select.
Select coaches trying to rein in that passing a little bit. Those overpasses are tough to defend. Coming back at you. Light's doing a good job of taking advantage of those errors. See if they go back to Vogel here on the serve.
They do. Cotton getting it back to Rhines in the middle. Minta is a little off balance, but still able to get the ball across. And Costoza couldn't adjust on that ball, and Lights another point. 22-19. Stanwood serving. That swing into the net, and so Lights with a run here. They pull back to within 2 now at 22-20. Cotton serving. Ball picked up by Pelness on the swing from Moore. Big block for Select there. Megan Wetter getting up.
Nice strong hands on that finish.
And they get to 23. 23-20 Select.
That outside says a little bit inside. Blockers did a good job of staying in with it.
Back set, hit across. Cotton will set it back, and Wetter's swing into the net. That hangs in there, 23-21.
Wetter just chasing that ball a little too much, low contact, and ends up in the net.
Cotton setting it, ball picked up. Back row, hit over.
In the net there on that attack.
Violation on Lights gives Select set point now. Vogel back to serve. And there he is, set point for Minnesota Select. Good job at the net. They close it out. Led much of that second set, very similar to that first set in a way, in that, I mean, one team led pretty much the entire way and able to close it out in the end.
Yeah, they had a lot of momentum shifts in both sets where, you know, Select was the team that was attacking and pushing, and then Lights would take their turn. It kind of went back and forth. So this third set, only to 15. You got to come out right away. It's tough to come back if you're down early in this third set. And it's going to come down to serve and pass again, like I said. Teams that are in system are harder to defend.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with that third set. More club volleyball from Minnesota Select Volleyball Center after this. Back for set 3. Third and deciding set between Select and Northern Lights. Lights serving. We are underway. Ball outside. Into the net. And the swing from Stanwood. The first point goes to Select.
Got to get our feet all the way to that ball. Libero delivered a great ball to the outside.
Sear back to serve.
Replay.
All set to the middle and hit across and too strong. First 2 points of set 3 go to Select. Stanwood across, all handled by Cotton. Over by Range. And down for a Select point. It's 3-0.
A lift call there.
You know, we talk about this in the high school season. We're doing games, and it's the 5th set in high school, but every little mistake, a little magnified when it's only up to 15. You have less margin for error.
Yes, definitely.
There's an ace. Now it's 4-0.
That's why it's very important to get off to a strong start. It's kind of a mind game, too.
The front row handled by Select, tapped over, and this time Northern Lights gets the point, and the Slesser the kill. Lights on the scoreboard here in the 3rd set at 4-1. Pelna serves. That's in the net.
Not a good time. Trying to build some momentum. Miss your serve. It's tough.
Select getting it right back. Rhines to serve. That one missed on the swing from Leak. Six-1 Select. It's served by Rhines, but Lights picks it up. Tapped over. Good play by Kendall Minta.
It's interesting there. Neither Select player really committed to that block.
Minta, cross, dug up. And a good play by Stremmel. Touched over by Stanwood. Select back, big swing by Steer that's dug up nicely by Lights. Another good back row play by Lights. Playing strong defense on this point. Cotton will try to dump it over. That one's picked up by Leak. Cotton for Sear, and she finally puts it away for the point. Or excuse me, for Moore. Sierra Moore getting the kill to end the long rally.
Lights has been doing a really good job with that setter down. And Select just kept firing. Finally ended that rally.
And that could be big instead of 6-3. Now Select up 7-2. That's right back down for another point. 8-2 Select, timeout for Northern Lights.
And we're just switching sides here. Select blockers doing a good job staying in front of the setter there. Lights in two-hitter rotation in the middle, staying in front of the setter. Makes it easy for that block. They don't have to move very far.
So at 8-2, it stays with Select. Now on our right.
Going for that short serve.
Service error gives Lights a point. Stanwood serving. And that'll go as an ace. Quick back-to-back points for Lights to make it 8-4. Point for Select.
Select's going to take a timeout here. You want to be careful how much momentum you give this Lights team. They seem to run with it.
Minta with the kill, make it 8-5.
Quick timeout there, a little regroup.
Lights back to within 3 at 8-5 here in the third and deciding set. got to run for that one. Gets to the ball. Block front row, and then Lights unable to recover. Keel and the point for Select. Vogel serving. Left side and down. Off Christosic and out. Point for Lights.
A little bit of that dull line shot there. Christosic tried to push.
Out in the middle, and then they missed on the swing, and it's a point for Lights again. Seven with Minta serving. Cotton outside, ball off hitters. Attack from the middle, point for Stanwood and Lights.
Here they come.
9-8. Swing and attack in the kill for Select's Maya Christosic.
It's a great swing from the back row there. It's tough to decide if you're going to block the back row or you stay down. Sometimes when you block, just like that happens, you use the hands and who knows where it's going to go.
Point for Select.
It's a good high swing going high up those hands there. Just caught that blocker.
Outside swing and a block. Sear getting up for the block.
Yeah, that's a big momentum play there. That was a big block. Ball went straight down. Lights take that timeout. Remind your team that's only 1 point. We are capable of making a run.
12-8 Minnesota Select here in the third set.
Select's got to feel pretty good here going into these last few points.
Trying to close it out. Swing from the back row, handled by Christosic. Over and down, the kill that time for Shoemaker.
Lights needs to get their hands over the net there. They're going straight up. Select is really able to use that block.
Vogel gets it up to Cotton. Swing by Ryan gets blocked. Lights a huge point. Keep them in this. Not going to set point yet.
Blockers were just sitting on that, ready for that middle attack.
13-9. And you get a lot on that pass, and so often that's what happens if you don't get that pass, first pass to your setter.
Causes chaos a little bit.
Right. Quick set, pushed across. Handled by Lights. Back set here. Across and down. On the swing from Bailey Leak. Timeout Select. 13-11 now.
Trying to just change that momentum again. a little late going up as the hitter swinging. So you're not as strong of a blocker there. Hands a little off the net, late to press.
Northern Lights serving, trailing by 2 in the third and deciding set here.
Select out of timeouts now.
Next set, swing by Sear, too strong. 13-12.
It's a great set there, just flat swing.
Chandra with the serve. Cotton for Rhines. Picked up back row. Swing from the middle, and a good one from Stanwood. And then Sear with the kill.
There you go. Looked like she went over that block there that time.
Cotton, a good quick set. Sear delivers. And now it's match point. 14-12. Callie Stremmel back to serve. Over, great pickup by Vogel, and over by Stremmel. Lights outside the block, and a point for Select.
No touch there.
And Select wins 15-12.
You saw the last play there. Light setter tried to take that last point, just like they did in the first.
Yep, off the tape.
Yep, no touch.
So good, fun first match for us to televise this morning. Rachel, as Select comes back after losing the first set, 25-23, and they win 25-21 and 15-12. Good, 3 good sets here.
Very solid, yeah. Both teams are pretty comparable. Big swingers, pretty scrappy on D. Both had their struggles with the serve and pass game, but Select was the one that kind of held it together here through the end.
Now watch for more from the Minnesota Molten Series Club Volleyball, but Select 16-1 to win this one over Northern Lights 16-2 in 3 sets.